Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Software Inc. and welcome back to Take 5 Interactive. It's been a minute since the last episode, but I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just going to simply say that Evil Genius 2 has been really fun and I've been really enjoying it. I've also been streaming a lot on twitch.tv/ConflictNerd. If you're not following me over there, I do recommend it, although be aware that I play a lot of different stuff. And by a lot of different stuff, I mean I've pretty much exclusively been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 roleplay for months. Occasionally we'll dip into Cities Skylines, occasionally we'll dip into Call of Duty, but it's mostly that. That's the two things I've been doing recently, but I'm kind of excited to be jumping back into Software Inc. because I'm kind of keen to look into automation. I want to look into automation and I want to look into project management. So if we have a little look here, we can set up some project management essentially. And I want to set up some project management for the, whatever you call it, what was the name of it? Notebook franchise. So we'll go down the list here and we'll see what we can do. We're going to need a leader for this particular thing. And annoyingly, the word processor team don't have the ability to be automated. So we might not do that. Let's go ahead and automate these spreadsheets is what we'll do. So we'll have a little look here. Smartsheet 2000 is going to be the first one that we look into. And the teams for this are essentially going to be none and then spreadsheet. And it's going to be the same down the entire board here. It is the spreadsheet team that is doing all of the development. There's going to be no secondary development going on. Support is going to be handled by support and marketing. Marketing is going to be handled by, believe it or not, support and marketing, both pre and post marketing. Source control is on the source control server. The hosting will be done on the hosting server. We're going to give it 120% development time just to make sure that it's as good as it can possibly be. And then we get into some more options here. So iteration cooldown is how many months to wait between iterations in the alpha stage. I'm going to say 0. I'm just going to say 0. We don't need to wait. We just move on to the next iteration. We are going to hype. We are going to automatically develop. We are only going to do sequels. Is what we're going to do. So we're only going to be doing sequels to Smartsheet 2000. We are going to be using frameworks. It is just the single IP. Where possible, we will use our own licenses. And we're also going to handle marketing and all that stuff as well. In terms of physical copies, well, so this is the amount of physical copies that will be ordered for sale on release of each product developed. Add percent to the end of the number to order a percentage of the product's followers. And set this to a number above 0 to automatically queue a printing job for each product, which prints the assigned amount of copies when a product hits the beta phase. Add percent to print a percentage of the project's followers. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will print, I'm going to say 500,000. We're not going to order copies. We don't need to do that. But we are going to do, we are going to name this the Smartsheet project is what we'll do. And if I hit OK, it has thrown Smartsheet in here. So if I go to options, so right now I don't really want it to make Smartsheet 2001. I don't want that to be the name of this. So I think what we're going to do is, let's see. So they're designing nothing, they're developing nothing. Assigning right now is Anna Dean. That's fine. I want to go to here. And I want to not do that. I want to go and I want to make a new Smartsheet, essentially. So if we go to, where are we looking here? We are looking for, why am I blind right now? Office software. That's what I'm looking for. Spreadsheets. And we want to have this be a follow-up to Smartsheet. But I'm thinking we're just going to call it Smartsheet. We're coming up to the millennium, so I figure we're going to do the thing where it's like we've had a bunch of versions. We're now going to go back. We're going to do Smartsheet. all over again. And essentially, we're going to try to, I don't know if we can do Smartsheet again, but we're going to try, and then it will automatically do Smartsheet 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and so on and so on. So I think that's the way to go about it. In terms of frameworks, we can do T5 Sheets. It's from a few years ago, but that's okay. And in terms of everything else, honestly, I want to bring that tech level right up here. I want to bring everything forward. I think it's actually going to, we're kind of forced into doing this, but that's fine. And we're basically going to throw everything in here. I'm still not 100% sure what expected and wasted interest is. I saw a few comments about this saying that wasted interest of like 130% or something was okay. I really don't know if that's true. I really don't, but we're going to see what happens. In terms of operating systems to add this to, we can add it to Lion and Dorthing OS, so we are going to do that. In terms of a 2D editor, we're going to be looking at release date. We're going to go for you. You're only mediocre, though, which I'm not a huge fan of. But we're going to go for you regardless. And for audio, we're going to go for you as well. Now, that is going to bring the tech levels down a little bit, but that's okay. This is looking at approximately 3 years of development time. So maybe what we do is we actually go ahead and start ripping some things out. So maybe simultaneous collaboration, maybe cloud sync can come out. Maybe virtual assistant, although it does nothing really. But maybe that can come out as well. Maybe scripting can come out. That brings it down a little bit. And maybe the thesaurus can come out as well. So we'll see how that goes. We'll go on to the next page and we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Design teams, none. And we want to go spreadsheet. And we want to go for spreadsheet here as well. Publisher, we're not going to bother. And then project management, a product with this name already exists. There it is. Okay. What we're going to do then is we're going to go to, we're going to simplify it further for the Millennium, right? So I think we go and we just do like sheets, right? We're just going to, we're going to like, or just like sheet. I think that's it's a pretty bad name, honestly, but we can have the marketing campaign of like, hey, have you sheet yourself? Huh? You should sheet yourself. You struggling at work today? Sheet yourself. Hey, still using that old calculator? Joke's on you. I sheet myself. Okay, we're going with sheet. Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh God Almighty. All right, I'm fine. I'm keeping it together. We're all right. We're fine. Oh man. All right. Sorry. I can keep it together. I am a professional. All right. I am a professional. Right. So we'll get that going and that'll be fine. I am curious though about what else we can do. So we did spreadsheets. We can do presentation. We can do consoles, which is exciting. We should probably try and do most of these. We can also automate games at some point. But I think we'll go for spreadsheets and we'll go for, I think antivirus is another good one to look into at the very least. Have we ever done anything with communications? That's something I'm kind of wondering. So let's go ahead and try and do something with communications for the time being, because that seems like it would be worth doing. So support and marketing there is supposed to just be support and marketing. Post-marketing is just post-marketing as well for there. SCM is SCM. Prototype software. Did we ever do communications? We actually, by the looks of it, didn't. Which is, well, risky, frankly. But we'll see how that goes. And then it's going to be hosted on the hosting server. Development time, I'm going to say 130%. And we're going to do sort of all the usual stuff here. Print job copies will be 500,000. We'll see how that ends up going. And that gives us communication software to start playing with. So if we go and have a look in here, communications application, Peep Connect, Friend Talk, Folk Talk, Bud Speak, Group Yo, Buddy Chat, Squad Speak. I kind of like Squad Speak because that's basically Team Speak, isn't it? So Squad Speak has a pretty good kind of thing to it. The SCM for this will be the SCM, the server will be hosting, and we'll figure out what else. I mean, I don't think I have an existing framework. Oh, I do have an existing framework for this. Okay. Are they good? They're probably fine. Let's go for field test SDK for now. And we could try and bring that tech level up a little bit if we really wanted to. You know, I think we're gonna give this a shot. And we can do video. Oh, we can do video stuff as well. Let's try and capitalize on what the framework supports. That seems like a pretty good idea. I also want to do auto updating, and I kind of want to do like I want to do like group video calls, but we'll just do auto updating for now. That's fine. We'll do codecs as well, because we can. So that'll be a thing. It's 6042. Let's make it 50. I don't know if that's actually going to be. Oh, I need to adjust Smartsheet actually, but we'll see how that goes. I also haven't renamed this. So what is this? This is, I'm going to just say communications project for now. That seems like a fair enough name. So communications project. As for Smartsheet, I actually do really need to make sure that that is, so sheets, can I modify you? How much are you going to be? Info, I can take it over. I didn't really want to do that. Can I assign it to a project? No, so I'm gonna have to make that again. The reason I wanted to do that is because I don't think I changed the price on it. I think it was gonna release and be really cheap. I honestly don't know. I can change the name of it, but that's fine. So we'll cancel sheet for now, is what we'll do. And we'll throw that back in there. But for now, Squad Speak is what we're going to be working on. So if we go to here, 2D editor, we can do this one, which is fine. Operating systems will be these two, which is fine. And then in terms of everything else, I think at this point, we just want to go through to here. Everything's fine. And we are going to project manage this thing on communications. So we'll get that going, and we'll go ahead and just set up sheet again. Oh, hello. Ned Richardson has just retired, leaving support and marketing with no leader. That is really bad news. We need to hire a new leader for support and marketing. Okay. Lead HR specialization. Sure. Salary high. We're going to look for everything, and we're going to begin looking. You are going to be going to support and marketing, and we need to look for skill. Your compatibility is terrible. Fantastic. Okay. I feel like socialization's kind of where we want you. So Violet Murray, you are hired. Congratulations. Let's go into that team. Let's go ahead and employees. Let's go by years with company. Violet, congratulations. You are now the team leader, is what you are. And I think that will pretty much cover everything, if I'm not mistaken. They should have, if I'm not mistaken, good old HR management going right. So this is, yeah, it seems to be going pretty well there. Okay. No complaints from me. Let's go ahead and prioritize both of these projects down here, because I feel like I remember at some point in Software Inc. I feel like I remember there being a weird way to get projects to actually start, and for the life of me, I don't remember what it was. Oh god, the fire inspector's here next month. That's gonna be great. Yeah, I feel like there's a weird way to get projects to actually start. I don't remember if it's just a case of like waiting forever, or if I have to sort of do something. That's running. I just don't, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. I can pause it. I can start it. I'm pretty sure it's paused now. So yeah, I got no idea, to be honest. I'm pretty sure we're going to fail the fire inspection, which is great. I'm not super stressed about that. I am curious though. Soapbox 2000 seems like it's done. So let's go ahead and promote that. And when do we want to release this thing? I mean, it's January now. When did we last release something? So my last software release was May of 1998. That was Master Dragon 2. It was hardware, rather. We could aim for May. I'm thinking we're going to aim for January, February, March, April. 4 months of beta testing and then a month of release. That seems fine, actually. So market you for May of 1999. And then we'll do press releases. We'll do a press build and everything will be fine. So go ahead and speed things up a little bit and try and get that, there we go. That press release is going to take no time whatsoever, which is fantastic. So yeah, we'll get that thing out and we'll see if we can't make this thing as good as it can possibly be. So release that. And yeah, it has a few followers and it's climbing a little bit. I'm hoping that the good old, what do you call it? Wow, we have a lot of deals coming in here. Good Lord. Support, design, support. Does anyone want hosting? A few of them do want hosting. Hosting tends to be... I remember a time in Software Inc. when hosting was so broken. You could run a company based entirely off of hosting. It was ridiculous. The good kind of ridiculous, don't get me wrong, but I remember those days, the dark days before the Empire and whatnot. A long time ago, many years ago. That's weird to think about. That is really weird to think about. I feel like project management is just doing nothing right now. So manage teams, spreadsheet, HR. I don't think I need to do anything in here for it. Tasks. So that's support. I like that I can do this though. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever looked at this menu before. So that's all right, I guess. Employees, crunch. Leader needs level 3 socialization, specialization. Okay, so if I look at employees and I look for you and I look for leader. So you can do automation. I just don't know why you're not, and that's bugging me. Oh, I don't want to do that. Wait, no, I really don't want to do that. Let's just bring that in a little bit. Yeah, I got no idea. I got no idea. I guarantee I'm missing something. I will look it up. Oh god, that's, yeah, whatever. Okay. We keep failing that, but I'm honestly not too stressed about it. It's not, wait, automation log. Wait, this is a thing? Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of nuts. Fair enough. We have a lot of idle employees right now as well. We're gonna have to look into that too, but I'm kind of just focusing on the Soapbox release because I'm kind of curious to see how that does. Just out of curiosity is all. Oh, look at this. Squad Speak is now in the design phase. Good. Okay, so they're actually working on something now. That's kind of exciting, to be honest. I'm actually kind of excited about this. Let's have a little look at some of these companies that are selling more shares. So we have 418 million right now. So they own 48% of their own company. Let's buy you guys out. And let's buy all of you as well. So we now own 52% of Slide Delight, which I'm quite okay with. And then Mantap Street, we now own 47. actually, they only own 23. Okay, whatever. We now own 76% of that company, which means we could actually spend 60 million to take it over and turn it into a subsidiary. But I don't actually know what they do. So let me pause real quick and see. So what are their products? What is their last release? It was 98. They are making money. They do antivirus. They do adware stopper is what they do. So I would actually be kind of tempted to take them over because they were doing yearly releases for a while. They were doing almost yearly releases. Every single one of them has made a profit. Admittedly, 91 was a rough year, but they've been gradually building up since then. And I would imagine, having released this less than a year ago, that's done pretty well for them. In fact, that's on track to become their most profitable piece of software. So I think now would be a really good time to bring these guys over as a subsidiary, and we'll give them 100 million, I think is what we'll do. So we'll give them $100 million, and we'll see how they manage themselves. Just because, frankly, we can. You know, I'm honestly just because we can. So that's going to be an interesting bit of revenue to explain, is what that's going to be. But now we own Mantap Street. Shine Garden is now on the distribution deal. And then Slide Delight I could take over for 121 million, which I'm really not too inclined to do. Their most recent release was last year. It's also made a profit. They do games. So it would be interesting to take them over because that was something we planned on doing as well, but I'm not too stressed about it. Having a look at subsidiaries though, so they have 100 million in the bank. They are worth 100 million. They're one of the OG companies. In terms of worth, you've got me right up here, which is pretty neat. We are worth a considerable amount of money. We're almost $1 billion company. We're almost $750 million in worth. Value, we're fourth. Or sorry, bank balance, we're fourth with 180 million, which is honestly not that much. $180 million is not much, but we'll be okay. We have Soapbox coming up, and I reckon that's going to be a good thing. We'll go ahead and print copies of that as well, which apparently we are doing already. Okay. Are we doing a maximum of that? Because I would think a maximum of 400,000 would probably not be a bad idea. Or sorry, 500,000 there would not be a bad idea. So we'll go ahead and print a bunch of that and get it out into stock. An employee has filed a formal complaint. Excuse me? I feel uncomfortable in my team. What? You're the leader. You're the team leader. What do you mean you feel uncomfortable in your team? Hello? Here, have a bonus. There's a lot of them complaining about nothing to do. There's some of them starving. The ones complaining about nothing to do, I'm gonna have to look at getting their leaders trained up is what I'm gonna have to do. But I guess, I mean, so what? We're doing sheets, we're doing communications. We could do what else? So presentation is Soapbox. We're not gonna do that yet. Antivirus, I don't know if we want to do that because frankly, we just bought a company to do antivirus software. Email clients, PDF teams, maybe? Publishers? Let's maybe do that. Let's do some PDF stuff because I think we did a PDF viewer. I think it was Gymnast, wasn't it? So, PDF team, and then we'll just do the same the whole way down the line here. Just the PDF team for all of this. Support, obviously, support and marketing. Post-marketing is obviously support and marketing. Source control is source control. Prototype software will be Gymnast 2000. And the hosting server will be the server for it. We'll do 120% on that. And we'll sort of just do sort of single IP, handle marketing, etc., etc. Print jobs will be 500,000 copies. And this will just be the PDF project is what it'll be. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do with that. I guess we're going to make some new software. So PDF tool, project name, whatever. Gymnast. I mean, we can't really do Gymnast 2001. We might need to come up with a completely new name. So it is, it's a sequel to Gymnast 2000, but it's a completely new piece of software. That might be the way we need to go on this. We're also going to do a new framework just because I can. And I'm going to just try and sort of do as much as I can here. Signature validation. So actually, let's go ahead and just make sure this has everything that the previous ones had. That gives it a lot of wasted interest. So let's bring this down a little bit so we're not looking at such a ridiculous development time. I mean, that's not so bad, I guess. I do want cloud sync though. I'll be honest. I do want that. And then the server is going to be hosting. Pricing wise, we'll do a flat 50. And I honestly don't know what to call this. Maybe just Gymnast. I don't know what one. What one is this? So my releases, I want to sort by type, and I want to look at PDF tool. So this is actually just Gymnast 3. So let's be really obnoxious about it and just call it Gymnast 3, right? So we had Gymnast, and then through 2000, now we've got 3. We're doing the Microsoft naming convention. Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Not at all confusing whatsoever. That works out. Oh, wait a minute. New framework. What do we call this? The gym. No, just Gymnast is what we'll call it. That's fine. 2D editor, we're going to have to bring that tech level down a little bit. Not too worried about it. And then in terms of operating systems, it's just going to be these 2. Approximately 2 years is an awful long time for this thing, but whatever. And then spreadsheet team was not doing this. It was the PDF team. I don't think I actually need to specify that the PDF team does this, to be completely honest with you. But I'm going to do it anyway. And then we'll throw it out at the PDF project and leave it at that. And honestly, the PDF project sounds like a... That sounds like a hipster, like, I don't know if it doesn't sound like it sounds like an electronic music experiment is what it sounds like. To me, it's like, yeah, I work on the PDF project. It's like, it would be, I don't know. It sounds like something that like some dude from a hipster part of Canada is going to move down to California to make. That might just be me, but it sounds like that. Anyway, how is my subsidiary doing? They lost money. Okay. Why? Why did they lose money? So that's here. How much did it... I can't see how much it made last month, can I? Oh boy. Well, they managed to make something new every year, so I'm hoping they're working on something. And I mean, if I look at, I don't remember how to look at my other companies. I'm not gonna lie, I've completely forgotten. So that's great. That is fantastic. Is what that is. Insurance and investments, no. Finances, nope. Okay. There is a method to my madness. I for the life of me, do not remember how to look and see what my subsidiaries are up to. Yeah, no, I cannot for the life of me remember. Also, it's April. Soapbox is due out next month, so we can just go ahead and let the game run. Manage staff. Complaints. So manage staff is just my staff. Complaints is whatever. Employee benefits. Wait, they don't get a company car anymore? Weren't they supposed to get a company? Didn't we give them employee benefits at one point? I could swear I did. I'm happy to give them. So what's a minimum raise of $48 per year? Oh boy. No, we're not going to do that. Severance pay will be, you get 50% on termination. Vacation months, you're going to get 1. You will get paid vacation. You will get free food. You're not getting a Christmas bonus. And we'll apply that. So that'll hopefully keep them... Oh, wait, I think we have just... Oh, yeah, we had all that. Those were just changes to it, so that's fine. How do I look at my subsidiary? So action chart, no. Details. Oh, here we go. So November this year, they're doing Adware Stopper 21. Okay. I'm hoping that makes them money, because if it doesn't, I'm just going to take their antivirus software and sell it to another company. Or maybe just keep it so I can keep it. I don't know. We'll find out. I will say, I think Plaything is liable to end up with a release in 2000, potentially. Maybe 2001. It depends how long that hardware stat takes, but I would hope 2000. Let's see, Slide Delight was selling more shares. I right-clicked that by accident, but whatever. Let's speed things up just a little bit. To just get a bit further into the day. And we can go ahead, I guess, and finally release Soapbox 2000. So we're going to market it as we tend to do. We're going to give it $100,000 in marketing. We're going to move this up to the top. And now we aren't really doing anything. Well, I say we're not doing anything. We are, but, well, let's see. Soapbox is there. I haven't been looking at profits here for a while either. So that's going to come down to 7. You're going to go to 6. You're going to go to 5. You're going to go to 3. And you're going to go to 2. Okay. So money-wise, Print is not making money anymore, so end marketing on you. Bug Stomper is not making money anymore, end marketing on you. Smart Sheet is not making money anymore, end marketing on you. Okay, so we'll see how this all works out. In terms of supporting things, Plaything 4 still has active users, Notebook 90 still has active users, so does Gymnast, so do you. You have 2. Can we cancel that? Not with active users. All right. Fantastic. Bug Stomper does not cancel. You do. You do. I think all of the rest of these have active users, annoyingly. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's fine. We'll not worry too much about that. We'll just keep up support. And then looking at all of this, so the Sheet project still isn't doing anything. Communications is designing squad speak right now. PDF project is doing nothing right now. So we're just gonna sit on all of this, I guess. Annoyingly, I don't really know how to get these guys to hurry up. I mean, for the most part, communications. There we go. Now they're designing Sheet. Fantastic. And then you guys are designing Gymnast 3. Okay. And there was a complaint. You are starving. Go eat then. You get free food. Here's more money. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's weird. Anyway, let's see how Soapbox 2000 does. I'm kind of curious. I'm not expecting amazing things, but I will accept $3.7 million. So no complaints here. I don't think there's anything to port it to either, but that's fine. Subsidiary still losing money. That's great. Still making a little bit of money on that though, so not the worst thing in the world. No complaints there. And in terms of worth, I'm still up here. Although Slide Clap just made a fair bit of money. What did they just release? They haven't released anything in a while. They did make some money there though. Well, actually, did I buy some stocks from them? I might have. I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, wait, robot software. They do Beep? I don't know what Beep is. I don't know what Beep does. They also do the Lion operating systems. And that last one a few years ago made them a fair bit of money. So, I think that might be where they're doing some good work. But I guess the good news is we do have 3 bits of project management going on. So, I think our next step... Oh, wow, Plaything's done. Okay. Okay. That means that our next step is going to be to market this thing. So we are going to say it's going to be a year 2000 release. I don't want to do... Whoa. Hold on. Event calendar. We need to see when the next console operating systems are coming out. So there is a console operating system from Fruity Software coming out in October of 2000. So if we're a lot better, then we will just keep going. If they're better than us, that's a problem. What I think we do, it is June right now. Do we want to try and rush this thing for November of 1999? I'm thinking we maybe do. I'm thinking that's what we do. I think we try and rush this thing for November this year. This might be a really bad idea, but we're going to do it. November 99. Marketing team, let's do this. Let's get you guys priority 10. Press build. Let's do this. And let's go ahead and get Plaything 5 released this year. We need to manufacture this thing. I forgot about this part. I think we can do this. I reckon we can do this. I don't know that I want to do this, but we're going to find out. This might be really expensive. Let's try 200,000. Yeah, let's try 200,000, I guess. We should. Yeah, so we're now making Plaything, and it's crazy expensive to make. But that's okay. We'll just end up making 200,000. That'll be in stock, and then we'll be all right, I guess. Oh, man. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend on that. But I'm excited to see how this goes. It has a lot of followers. It has a lot of followers. Oh. I'm nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous. Maybe we want to maximum, maybe 500,000? That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. 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 Let's do a limit of 250,000. That's 550,000. 250,000, right? Enter how many copies I'd like before the print job is cancelled. I want 500,000. So let's get 500,000 units. Let's get 500,000 burglars. Really? Are you kidding me? Hello, gentlemen. Goodbye, gentlemen. Replace everything. I was also 500,000. That's great. Just what I want. Yeah, let's get 500,000 units of this thing in stock. This is crazy expensive to do this. This is really expensive to do this. Okay. So now cancel that. I hope that didn't just get rid of all the stuff that was in stock. It doesn't look like it did. So now what we can do is print, limit to 250,000. So it's not going to print anymore, but what's in storage will get moved out and put into stock, right? So basically, we'll bring your priority down a little bit, bring yours up considerably. Yeah, so basically, we're going to have what? Near 700,000 units in stock? 680,000? That's fine. 680,000 units in stock with marketing ongoing. And it's still an alpha. I forgot to promote it to beta. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you know what that is? That is a perfect time to go ahead and put a cut in right there. And we're going to have to find out next time what happens. because it's September. We have two months of bug fixing for a games console. 2 months of testing. That's it. This could be rough. This might backfire. Quality of development is good. Quality of bug fixing probably leaves a lot to be desired, but we're going to have to find out next time what happens. So thank you for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. And, as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.